TP, man. Shout out to his family, sending out condolences.
Yeah, man. Stop playing, man. One word out of here, man. One phone call, that's all. We like the slip and fall commercial, man. You heard me? I said I'm gonna hit you as soon as I... Already. Love you more, Vinci. I know the Shimmy gonna die for me. I know the Pablo gonna die for me. I know Diego gonna die for me. You know?
A fire burning brightly early Tuesday morning. An SUV completely engulfed in flames. Inside, a person found dead. Neighbors watching in horror.
Nigga in SG besides Kodak to upload 50 racks.
So family, check this out. A couple days ago, a Florida rapper was killed, set on fire in a vehicle for the police to come in his hometown in the middle of the night. Now we're gonna discuss who this gentleman is, but this story kinda crazy because this gentleman is signed to a major rapper, or was signed to a major rapper that's based out of Florida. And a couple months ago, they went back and forth on social media, which we'll later discuss. Now, I don't know if it led to this, but the coincidence of this is that this is the second public artist that we know as the public that signed to this major rapper based out of Florida who got into it with him and was months later found themselves deceased in a gruesome way. So before we jump into this one, remember family, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna jump right to it. Now this guy who was set on fire, he was obviously set up as authorities found him deceased in the back seat. 26 CJ is what he called himself on Instagram.
26
also
CJ.
dropping a number of music videos
Rest in peace, man.
alongside a project called King Cobra. Having tracks like Duffel Bag with a little over 7K views, released 11 months ago with the appearance of Kodak Black in the very beginning.
Slip and fall commercial, man. You heard me? I said I'm gonna hit you as soon as I leave this shit. Already. Love you more, Vinci.
Now 26 CJ alluded that he had something to do with Where's the Wizard demise, which is ironically his highest viewed song, which was strangely put out after the demise of Where's the Wizard, with him not in the video, only old footage of him in old videos, in a title track called Shooters.
I told Lil Pablo, like, every day we gonna slide, like, we load this drink up, like, I love this shit, like, I'm talking about, I know the Shimmy gonna die for me. I know the Pablo gonna die for me. I know Diego gonna die for me, you know? And I'm gonna die for my niggas too. It's down to 2 o'clock, we on 8 blocks with that Drake.
Now here's a photo with 26 CJ to your left and Where's the Wizard in the middle. Now unfortunately, in September of 2021, Where's the Wizard will come to his demise as foul play will be suspected as he was dumped in front of a porch.
Suspect foul play. Local 10's Ian Margle is live with details on this. Ian.
R.I.P. Where's the Wizard, man. Shout out to his family.
Police cleared this scene about an hour and a half ago at this point. This is the home where that man was found, but there are still a lot of questions left to be answered here. Namely, why did this happen and where was this man killed? Make their way into a crime scene after a man was found dead on a sidewalk Friday.
Investigation continues. There's going to be detectives reaching out to the family, friends, trying to get some more information.
According to Hallandale Beach Police, a neighbor found the body around 6 a.m. in front of this home on Northwest 6th Terrace and 9th Court. It's unclear at this point if the man was actually killed there or if his body was dumped, but police say he did grow up in the area. Although law enforcement hasn't confirmed who he is, the victim has been identified on social media as rapper Wiz Da Wizard. And as people gathered at the scene, some pushed their way under the crime scene tape.
When you suspect that it might be a family member of yours or a loved one, you would want to try to confirm that for yourself. It wasn't anything malicious or ill will. It was just trying to get their own confirmation.
Now, investigators are working to figure out who did this and why.
We're making a plea to the public at this time that if anyone has any information that could help us assist with a suspect, then that would be greatly appreciated.
So this is still very early stages of this investigation. Wiz Da Wizard.
Now people thought that situation was strange because only weeks before he got into a public feud with Kodak Black. And some say the way he came to his demise had some correlations with Haitians,
Damn.
with family. I want you guys to check out how he lost his life compared to this recent ex-sniper gang artist who recently lost his life. Now, before we disclose 26 CJ's story that happened this week, when Wiz the Wizard had lost his life, Kodak Black had posted this to his Instagram story. In a photo with him and another person, and I guess they both deceased, in a caption, back to back. This prompted Kodak Black to go back and forth with Wiz the Wizard cousin, who's also a rapper, one side to Kodak.
Shit out you, homie. Real nigga, I'll shoot your shit. We can fade, cuz. You steady flagging, cuz nigga really live. I want a nigga in SG besides Kodak to upload 50 racks.
Now, recently, people saying Kodak newest artist who was let go, 26 CJ, who we later going to discuss, had this to say about Kodak. Now, 3 months ago, it was a situation where 26 CJ had allegedly got his SG chain took. Now, he went to Facebook, well, Instagram, and wrote this. I've been real quiet about this affair, because I thought we was going to keep it gangster. But I see y'all don't respect real no more. Y'all respect the internet. So after I dropped this interview, expect a whole lot of exposing and disrespect coming out of me and my music. And on every social platform, since you lot want to play, let's play. Now this how people really put two and two together.
Damn.
Because he followed up with another post that was directly aimed at Kodak. If you ever got shot and the person who shot you still walking around without a scratch, you too, I can't beef with you. You're not qualified. And people making that reference to when Kodak was shot in the leg in LA. Now Kodak went to Instagram live and immediately had this to say.
Feel that. You know I'm cut like that. When I got shot, I ain't even feel that. You know I'm cut. I ain't even feel that. I was still on my feet. I ain't even know I was here, so. I feel like that. I ain't even, man. I feel like that, bitch. I don't give if my security fight. I'm gonna jump out there with my security.
Now in the public eye, it would seem that situation would die down. Until recently, CJ, or 26 CJ, was found in this vehicle that we earlier discussed in flames. Tuesday morning, Pompano Beach, according to a Broward County spokesperson, Miranda Grossman, someone called 911 around 6:30 a.m. to report a vehicle fire on the 200 block of Northwest 32nd Court. A cell phone video had captured a white SUV engulfed in flames as thick as the dark smoke shoots into the air. A nearby dumpster also caught on fire. Neighbors were seen coming outside watching in disbelief.
To a neighborhood on edge in Pompano Beach after a body was found in a burning car. Our Local 10's Leanne Morahone is live with reaction from some really frightened neighbors, and understandably so, Leanne.
Yeah, they really were scared by all of this. I want you to take a look, though, because since we last joined you an hour ago, you can see that burned out car is now on the bed of a tow truck that will now be taken away as evidence as investigators continue their investigation. A fire burning brightly early Tuesday morning, an SUV completely engulfed in flames. Inside, a person found dead, neighbors watching in horror. This man says he heard an explosion. When he looked outside, he saw the vehicle burning. The view from Sky 10 shows the aftermath, a charred white SUV heavily damaged. The foam used to put out the fire left behind after the firefight. Police taped off the area near Northwest 2nd Terrace and 32nd Court, right behind an apartment complex and adjacent to a canal.
At approximately 6:30 a.m. this morning, Pompano Beach Fire Rescue got a 911 call in reference to a car on fire.
A Pompano Beach spokesperson says a nearby dumpster was also on fire in addition to the SUV. Firefighters discovered the body in the back seat.
We know it's an adult, and so the rest we're leaving up to investigators.
Homicide and crime scene investigators came out to the scene, as well as the state fire marshal.
Many times when the state fire marshal is called out, it's due to extensive damage, and many times when death is involved.
Neighbors left unsettled by the grisly scene just steps from their doors.
Man.
And back out live, you can see they are still getting ready to take this car away. At this point, the identity of the person that was found inside of the vehicle has not yet been released. What's still unclear is how exactly that person died, whether it was a result of that fire or something else. Reporting live in Pompano Beach, Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.
Crazy, unfortunate. I ain't putting two and two together. I'm just presenting the facts, and I'll let y'all talk to me in the comments. Fam, that was the story of a rapper who unfortunately lost his life while being set on fire in the backseat of a vehicle. I want to say rest in peace to anyone who lost their life. Love and condolences to the family and to anyone else who was affected by the series of events that we briefly touched on. Fam, talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe in the comments, you guys.
Welcome to Mars. Drop top, everything, $1 million salary. I drizzle with